Crypto Show. Bitcoin and common sense.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild it. We have the technology. We have the capability to make the world's first bionic man.
Yeah, Mr. Crypto!
Will be the man. Better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster.
Hurry, Bullwinkle! The show's about to start!
I'm coming as fast as I can.
You can't handle the truth.
What you talking about, Luke?
Yeah, Mr. Crypto!
Good afternoon, America. Welcome to the Dana Crypto Show. Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah, Mr. Crypto!
Hanging out here on a summer in Vermont, man, what could be better?
Hey, how about a nice Hawaiian punch?
Sure.
We're kind of hanging out in the space of life, enjoying life a little bit. Responsibilities never go away. But here at the Dana Crypto Show, looking back in the archives, the bowels, deep into the bowels of the Dana Crypto Show, I picked out a little gem on this college, Bentley College in particular, accepting Bitcoin. This was back in the day. I was listening to this piece, and since I'm kind of on summer mode here, and I hope you are too, we're going to give you a little bit of nostalgia.
Hey, what are you smoking, an inner tube?
Now remember, when I recorded this, and this aired on the great WBOQ 104.9 North Shore of Boston, 104.9 FM, RIP, baby. But you can find me now in the podcast universe, man. It is a vast universe. But you know what the center of that universe is? The Boston Podcast Network. That's right, pod617.com, the cat daddy. Tune in to be turned on to the Dana Crypto Show archives. And it all starts here. What is going on in the world? We are going back to the freaking Stone Ages. We got wars going on, people moving out, people moving in. Man, what's the color of your skin? And does that even freaking matter anymore? You got a world that the government, and it's not the administration that we have right now. It's not that administration. It could be the other administration. They were equally evil in different ways. You're listening to the Dana Crypto Show. We preach common sense. We just want you to live your life. Just to live your life, man. Just to go out and have some fun. Love your family. Love everybody. Hanging out. That's all you got to do. You got to shut off the news. And I'm the world's defender because I got the show. If I didn't have the show, I wouldn't listen to that friggin' news. It's poisoning me. It's killing me. It's rotting my brain. It's eating me inside. It's right in there, man.
Denied.
We're not like that anymore. Listen, here's a little thing. I'm going to go off topic a little bit before we start the shoe. It's a really big shoe. It's a really big shoe.
It's a really big shoe tonight.
Abortion. If you have a penis, shut the fuck up about it. Just shut up about it. If you have a penis and you don't step up, then you're going to be shutting up. It's a woman's right to choose. You don't know if I'm pro-abortion. You don't know if I'm pro-life. Because I don't explain that because it's none of your damn business. It's none of your damn business. Oh, come on! And who are we to go in and decide what the world needs now? Love, sweet love. We also need morals. We don't need any more laws. As a matter of fact, we should keep abortion safe and legal. The only ones who will be getting abortions will be rich Republican women once it's outlawed. We're going to change the crypto law. We're going to talk about cryptocurrency, but I got to go on this common sense thing. Do you know that the biggest whiskey in Saudi Arabia is outlawed because of the religious beliefs or whatever? I was in Lebanon, and I was meeting with someone for business several years ago. Mark Dabane was the guy, very huge, very, very wealthy wealthy family.
Calling Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard.
He's explaining to me how the world really works, especially in the Middle East, man. Especially in the Middle East. Saudi Arabia, they outlawed whiskey. Guess who's the biggest importer of whiskey in the Middle East? Would it be Saudi Arabia? Because they cut it off from the people, but then the oligarchs, there's always a two-tier system. The oligarchs, they want in, man. They want in. They want their booze. They want their whiskey.
It's cheaper to keep her.
So what you got to do is this. You got to legalize everything. We need to legalize everything. Heroin, legal. Abortion, legal. If it doesn't hurt another person, if you want to drug yourself to death, go for it, man. Go for it. It's a free country. Do whatever you want. That's what I say. As long as it doesn't hurt other people. As long as it doesn't hurt those around us. Isn't that simple? It's so simple. Life can be so simple, but we try to get up in everybody's asshole. You got the government. If you have more than $600 in deposits in your account, there's something before Congress, a bill before Congress. They want to be able to look. Big brother want to look at your account. See what you're doing. No! You didn't do anything wrong. You just make some money. Live a little bit. Life is short. Keep your health. But man, everybody's up everybody's arse. Everybody's up everybody's arse. Crazy. Another thing, we talk about cryptocurrency, Dana Crypto Show. Crypto's my last name. I should change my middle name to Crypto because it sounds better. Yeah, Crypto's my middle name. Yeah, baby. Let's talk about colleges and how they rip people off and how that's such an antiquated institution. I was looking at college tuitions, like a lot of them, man. You got to be kidding me. You're charging this much for colleges? I went to stateuniversity.com and I looked up all the different colleges. I'll just jump in, not even the most expensive ones. I'll start at number 21, Amherst College. $73,966 all in 2020. You gotta be kidding me.
Wow.
Cornell University, $73,904 all in. Are you kidding me? That's 1 year. Ain't a 4-year degree. Ain't a 4-year degree.
You suck.
Yale University, $73,900 per year.
You suck.
Brown, $73,800 per year.
You suck.
New York University, $73,566 per year. Should I continue? Tufts University, $73,500 for a year of school. How the frig do you people sleep at night?
You suck.
How do you sleep at night? You're deceiving the people.
You suck.
Because most people do not need to spend $300,000 to get a 4-year degree to have a $15 or $20 or $25 or I'll even say $30 an hour job.
A few moments later.
Now, most people who are in college ought be there. Okay, you should not ought be there. Not at that level. You can learn from home. This is the information age, man. Anything you want to know. Anything you want to know, you can get online. That's right. You could get a degree. You could do an online study, get your degree online. Here's another thing. Because of these whores are killing people. I know somebody, the names have been changed to protect the innocent. I know someone, personally, that is over 50 years old and they're still paying their college degree. Now, they're professional, but they've already taken a slice of your life. You don't need this. You don't need this.
Think, darling, think. There must be something really rotten we can do today.
All colleges, by the way, should be non-profit. Non-profit means they don't make a profit. They're non-profits. Not profiting like Harvard with his $6 billion endowment and growing. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
You have got to be kidding.
Man, Southern New Hampshire University, NSHU.edu. They're not paying me for this. That's a good college right there. You go in, what, $5-6 grand, maybe $10 grand for a year. We don't need to have campuses. Just be online, man, and you can get your degree. You know, obviously, college is necessary if you want to learn to be like a freaking brain surgeon or a lawyer. or something like that, but you don't need a $300,000 degree from Cornell.
Parking is not exactly brain surgery, is it?
To make $30 an hour, which is pretty much poverty level in this environment. When you could take that $300,000, you could buy a McDonald's franchise or a Dunkin' Donuts franchise for about that. Not in Boston, but in other places. You could make so much more money and you could still get educated. I'm not against education. I love education. I love me education.
Right away, they start talking about education. That's the big answer to everything. Education. They said we need more money for education. We need more books, more teachers, more classrooms, more schools. We need more testing for the kids. You say to them, well, you know, we've tried all of that, and the kids still can't pass the test. They say, don't you worry about that. We're going to lower the passing grades.
You're listening to Dana Crypto Show. We're an education show. I educate you on things, man. I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you the truth. Well, here's an exciting thing, I guess, in this world that's so screwed up. Here's an exciting thing. Bentley University. That's right, Bentley University, right here in scenic Waltham, Massachusetts, by the sea, USA. It's not really by the sea. That's Manchester. Anyway, if you're not from around, you're like, what is this guy talking about? As reported by WBZ News Radio, change is coming for students at Bentley University and how they can pay for their higher education. The school announced Tuesday, just past Tuesday, man, just a few days ago, this is now accepting cryptocurrency for tuition payments. Once more, the Waltham-based school will also accept gifts and donations in the form of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the stablecoin USD coin. Now, when I first heard this, I was like, chick goes on the radio. It was actually, I think it was on the news. She says, yeah, Bentley's going to do this and blah, 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 and bing, bing, bing. And they're going to accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Studa, and Udis, I can't even say it, and Fuds coin. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Fused coin. I've been in this thing a long time. I was on the radio, the first FM radio show, when in Saturday morning, it was a little station up in the north of Boston area. Now we're worldwide web, man. Podcasts. I was doing this when Bitcoin was trading at like around $2,500 a coin. Around $2,500 a coin. And there was about maybe 300 different altcoins. Now there's several thousand. I think it's 22,000. Most are junk and shit. They're shit coins. Don't buy them. Stick with the big ones. I got a problem with Ethereum, by the way, with their fees. We're going to get to that in the second half of the segment. But Bitcoin, and I'm like, what the frick? You were still at your mother's teat, and I was talking about cryptocurrency. You were sucking on your mama teat, and I was talking about cryptocurrency. And I've never heard of this fused coin. And why the hell would they take a fused coin? Let's just play that clip from WBZ.
Bentley University will now accept cryptocurrency for tuition payments. It's one of the first universities in the U.S. to allow students to pay for their education with the digital option. Bentley will accept 3 different options of cryptocurrency: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and used coin.
Now, still don't know what it is. She don't know what it is. The reporter, who will name nameless, they don't know what it is, and so I had to Google it. I had to look it up for myself and see it in print and find out. So the first thing I do is I go to CoinMarketCap and I put in fused coin. What the frick is this? I don't even know. It doesn't come up. Then I find an article, actually on the WBZ News Radio website, and it says, the Waltham-based school will accept gifts and donations in the form of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the stablecoin USD coin. The dumb bitch on WBZ didn't even know what it was she was talking about. She used coin. USD coin. It's a stable coin. It's tied to the US dollar. You are an idiot. It's like the number 4 or 5 coin. Trick of the trade. Problem is too many people learn the tricks of the trade before they learn the trade. But the trick of the trade here is you're going to invest in cryptocurrency. What you do is you buy Bitcoin. Say you bought $5,000 worth of Bitcoin, and it went back up to $6,000. I would trade that if it was me. If it was me, I'd put that in a stable coin, USD coin. It's like money in the bank, although it's outside of the system. So now you've got the USD coin, and that ain't going to change. It's pegged to the US dollar. Dollar doesn't change. A dollar is a dollar is a dollar is a dollar is a dollar. And so now the Bitcoin was the $6,000 worth of Bitcoin. Now it went back down to $4,500. Now you buy it back and you got $1,500 profit. And you keep that in USD coin. These monkeys on the TV, they don't even know this stuff. They should hire me as a consultant. Of course, you know, calling the reporter a bitch probably is not going to be a very helpful thing in my quest. The university is partnering with the crypto exchange currency Coinbase. You couldn't be any more mainstream than Coinbase to accept cryptocurrencies. Are you kidding me? Bentley University is at the forefront in preparing business leaders with the skills and knowledge to succeed in the changing world economy, says President E. LeBrant Crite, C-H-R-I-T-E. For Christ's sake, smarten up. We're proud to embrace this technology that our students are learning about, which will soon transform the global landscape business, except for the fact that you're ripping people off with your education, 4-year degree. Hopefully you're learning something. But man, it's so one-sided, this world. We are so one-sided with everything, man. Oh, I can't take it. So here's Mr. Crypto's advice for the week. Take that $75,000 and take that. And you invest that in Bitcoin. You invest that in a business. You invest that in something that's going to make you money. We don't teach kids how to balance checkbooks. We teach them algebra. They're going to use that. You don't teach them how to balance a checkbook. They don't teach them how to save money. We don't talk about compound interest in the school system. They go in, rape, pillage, rob, write it up. That's what they do, the colleges. Then you get out and you got your little sheepskin paper. So cute. And I'm $300,000 in debt. Maybe you have wealthy parents and they're helping you out or whatever. But $300,000 in debt for a 4-year degree. Most degrees need more than that, by the way. If you want to become a doctor, you got another 4 years. You're going to be $700,000-$800,000. You better make some do-re-mi. You want to be a lawyer, that's going to be another $600,000 or $700,000, man. You could be $1 million after all said and done. Regular school, law school. Are you kidding me? Man, the world needs to change, man. We need to just take a deep breath. We need to get out of the system of things. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have access to information. This is the information age. You can find out anything about anything with an internet connection. Anything. You can do open heart surgery if you wanted. You could learn about cryptocurrencies, hopefully by listening to the Dana Crypto Show. Anyway, we're having some fun here. I love yelling and screaming at people. I don't know why. It's just what I do. It's who I am. It's what we are here. Sometimes you have to yell, scream, get your point across. Other times you can be just soft, nice and soft, and whisper. Would you care if I spoke in this language? I said, oh yeah, Bentley College is charging a lot of money. Like $70,000, man. $70,000. Wow. You'd forget about that. Instead, you got the lunatic. He's yelling and screaming. And I have, oh man, I got so much to yell and scream about. We're going to take a quick break right now. Come back at you, baby. We're going to talk about other things in world that matters. But Bitcoin and the US FUD coin. Oh, I don't know how I even do this. All right, we'll be right back.
You're listening to the Dana Crypto Show, Bitcoin and Common Sense. They'll be right back.
Oh, God. Oh.
Howdy, y'all. You know, I used to be so poor I couldn't afford to pay attention. Then I found Dana Crypto's radio show. Gosh darned if his show didn't dill my pickle. Now I got a wallet full of Bitcoin and I'm grinning like a possum eating a sweet potato. Tune in. Y'all soon be rich enough to burn a wet mule.
Religion easily has the greatest bullshit story ever told. Think about it. Religion has actually convinced people that there's an invisible man living in the sky who watches everything you do every minute of every day. And the invisible man has a special list of 10 things he does not want you to do. And if you do any of these 10 things, he has a special place full of fire and smoke and burning and torture and anguish where he will send you to live and suffer and burn and choke and scream and cry forever and ever till the end of time. But he loves you.
It's amazing how the more things change, the more they stay the same. Parts of that segment that you just heard on colleges, that were in the prices I quoted, that was like 4 years ago, man. But the price has only gone up. It's only gone up. I think I was quoting 73 for some of the major ones, 75. It's more like 100, 110,000 per year. Will be $500,000 for a 4-year degree. What are you going to do with that?
What do you want to do with your life?
Jack. Man, crazy times. Well, I hope you're enjoying your time. I'll be back next week with some more wisdom and pearls of greatness as you're getting used to. But always remember, here on the Dana Crypto Show, we believe in a few basic principles. We believe in a level playing field. We believe that everyone should have equal access and opportunity to all things that make us healthier and wealthier as a nation. We believe that talent is distributed equally, but opportunity, well, it's not. Man, robots are taking over. Come to me, my children. You look very sexy. And always remember, mutants, freaks, and cryptophiles. I am your king.